Hi everybody, I'm Rafer Guzman, film critic from Newsday. I'm here with Scott Rosenberg of AM New York and Kristen Meizner of The Takeaway at WNYC, and we're going to talk about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Scott, tell us about this one.
Well, we're going back to the Planet of the Apes, where intelligent apes are building their community, and the humans that survived the simian flu from the first film, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, are trying to rebuild theirs. They don't like each other. Things get tense when the humans want to fix a generator at a dam, which is on ape territory. It probably won't surprise anyone to say that we're heading to an ape-human war. It's a usual story of misunderstanding, culture clash, and building towards the next sequel. The movie stars Jason Clarke, Gary Oldman, Kerry Russell, and Andy Serkis as a motion-captured CGI Caesar, the leader of the apes.
We need to give him a chance.
Okay, so Scott, I know that you are a Planet of the Apes fan. Original
No.
Planet of the Apes fan. You're not?
I've never seen them.
What are you talking about? You've never seen the original Planet of the Apes.
There goes my cred.
You know,
I've
Charles.
never seen it. In fact, the only one I'd ever seen was, sadly, the Tim Burton one.
The Tim Burton, that is sad. That's a tragedy. Okay, so, all right.
Do you know about damn apes?
Yeah, you damn dirty apes.
My
Okay.
knowledge comes from that Simpsons episode.
All right. I'm very surprised at you, Scott. All right. Lay it on us. How did you like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
It was great. It was a great film. It's a great adventure. It's a great action film. The acting was good. I mean, I didn't know Jason Clarke. He was fine. Gary Oldman, always a good performance. Kerry Russell, it's fun.
Yeah.
The apes are the stars here, and Andy Serkis is so good in this role. Having to communicate through all that is just so difficult, and I think he did a really good job. And had a great time. I sat there and actively interested in what's happening the whole way without any background of even what happened in the first movie.
You didn't even see the first movie. Okay.
I just saw they caught me up with their little map montage in the beginning, and it was great.
Okay, Kristen?
I have to say, I really enjoyed this, which I didn't expect.
You did?
I know, you would not expect that of me. I frequently think summer blockbusters are overblown, big budget nonsense where they drag out the finale too long, which they did in this one also. The final fight, you're like, you are superhumanly strong apes, finish this. And of course, no, they're fighting and fighting and fighting, and it's
Right.
going on way too long. But the pacing up until then I thought was terrific. I thought that the special effects were even better than the first one with the apes. And I didn't expect to be okay with talking apes because I thought, oh, this is going to be corny. I knew going in that the apes would talk, but I thought it was really well managed, actually.
I'm the only person here who hated this film. Wow. I hated this movie. I thought it was dour and overly serious and hand-wringing. There's all this inter-ape power struggle, this Shakespearean drama. The tone is very serious. And I have to sit through all these ape sign language subtitles, which I couldn't believe were so awful. Half the time they're talking like some kind of fantasy novel character saying things like, "We will avenge the death of your father." And then they're talking like surfers. Are you okay? I could not. It was like watching a dubbed kung fu movie or something, and the pacing was terrible. It's so long, it's so slow.
It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours, and yes,
A few minutes, yes.
it sometimes feels a little bit longer than 2
And
hours.
it's a lot of middle. This is the
A lot of middle.
I'll give it that.
But
Did either of you see the first film?
yes,
Oh, did you like the first film?
I thought the first one was pretty good, but not great. I thought this one was better. And again,
What?
the special effects were much better this time around.
I don't understand.
This time the apes are the stars in a much bigger way. The first one, James Franco is the star half the time. This one, like, the apes are really taking over.
I give up. I give up.
I will give you this, though. There are a couple of small problems. One, how is this movie in San Francisco, and of the thousands of survivors, there are no Asians?
That's a good point.
And especially because a movie like this is going to go to the foreign markets, especially to Asia, how did they not think to
It
include...
went for the diversity in there. In those crowd scenes, it was actively meant to be diverse. And, you know,
Except for women.
They
Also,
forgot-
they forgot women and they forgot Asians.
They
Last
forgot to
long without
mention.
women.
They forgot to mention that the Asians had a genetic predisposition to the simian flu, and that's why we don't see them there. Anyway, I guess I'm the only person that says don't go see Planet of the Apes, but we've got 2 votes for a yes. Thanks for watching.